Hi, for those of you who have always wanted to get into model rocketry and been thinking about it or giving it as a gift for someone, one of the first things that you need to know and understand is the model rocketry engine codes. Now, when you buy a model rocket, usually on the package, it will recommend engines to be used. Those are recommendations, not necessarily the only engines you can use. But according to the company, those are the best engines to use for that rocket. Now, you can get to a point where a model rocket engine isn't strong enough or too strong for that particular rocket. So I would definitely kind of stick to the recommendations or somewhere within the vicinity of the same type of engine. Now, to explain the model rocket codes, each model rocket engine, as you go up, they will be listed as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and on. Each letter is twice the power of the lower letter. For example, an A engine is not as powerful as a B engine. The B engine has twice the power of the A engine. So say the A engine takes you to 100 feet. Well, if you want to go higher, the B engine will take you to 200 feet, estimated. The C engine is twice the power of the B engine. So if the B engine gets you approximately 200 feet, the C engine will get you 400 feet. The D engine is twice the power of the C engine. So if the C engine gets you 400 feet, the D engine will get you to 800 feet. The E engine has twice the power of the D engine. If the D engine gets you to 800 feet, the E engine will propel you to approximately 1,600 feet, and so forth and so on. Now, the number after the letter on the model rocket engine is in Newton power. This is the amount of thrust that it puts out, and you know, it's all about how big your rocket is and how powerful you need the engine to be. The dash number, like say E12-4, all right, just for an example. The 4, or whatever number is after the dash, is the amount of delay time between engine burnout, delay, and ejection charge, blowing off the nose cone and ejecting the parachute. So, as you can see, with the A's and B's, the engines are filled with this has twice the power of this one, so it's filled a little bit more with power, a little bit more fuel. But when it comes to the C engine, you can see it's filled with much more fuel, giving it twice the power. Now, since the engines are pretty much the same length, when it comes from the C to the D, in order to add more fuel, they had to make the C and D engines differently. This one's wider to accommodate more fuel. And from the D to the E, the difference is length to add more fuel. But like I said, each advancing letter in the alphabet of model rocket engines has twice the power of the one before it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.